Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lee Van Dam here, and Final Fantasy Tactics is making a return once again. This is one of my favorite games, so I'm always excited when it comes on the Brave Exvius. We've got a lot of news to go over, so let's get right to it. Here's the first pop-up. The new event's going to be Friday, In the Name of Love, and this is going to be a farming event. We're going to have the period's going to be for 2 weeks, so it starts Friday, and then the claim period will be 1 week after that. So plenty of time to turn in your white orbs and get all the stuff that you can. This is really cool. So we've got a rare summon ticket up for grabs. Each difficulty is going to give you some white orbs to spend with King Mog, and we're going to get 500 lapis for clearing elite. So I love it. Need all the lapis I can get. It's fantastic. So for the white orbs, we got a few things that are going to be available to purchase. We've got a dagger in Duel crossblade that has a chance of causing sleep, and that's some really high attack on a dagger, so that is nice. That looks like it's going to be really good to pick up. We've got the defender, which can definitely help in an evasion build since it's going to have a chance to evade physical attacks. We've got the Regenerator. It's a global exclusive reward, and it looks like that when you're attacked, you have a chance to counter with regen. So that is interesting. And then you also have reactive defense, which is going to be a chance to give yourself damage reduction as a counter when you're hit with a physical attack. So those are really interesting. I'm definitely going to pick those up just because I like proc items from all the other games. This is definitely something I'm going to get. It looks like it's going to be really good for anybody to snag as well. All the normal drops are going to be available. So we're going to have Trust Moogles, we're going to have rare summon tickets, we're going to have all the awakening materials available, we're going to have all the crysts in case you run out of stuff to buy, so that way you can awaken some abilities. So yeah, all the usual suspects are going to be around, and we have a ton of units that are going to give us bonus white orbs during this event. We've got Duel, we've got Mercenary Ramza, we've got Knight Bolita, we've got Orin, we've got Agrius, we've got Garyun, and we've got Alma. Wow, that is a ton of people. So you have so many people that you could make a whole crew of them and they all be different. That is insane, absolutely insane. You take them along with your quest, and you get multipliers for your drops. Easiest way to snag extra white orbs. So you probably have one, or you may have a lot of these units available. Keep in mind, it looks like regular Ramza and regular Bolita are not included in this. They may have the bonus arrow on them when we see it on Friday. But Garyun, Agrius, if you already have them, then you've already got a squad that can help you out. So that is fantastic. Choke on the Prowl, and they're going to give you a lot of white orbs in the event you kill them. And so I wonder if they're going to be the different color variety like they were last time, which was really cool. And you know, hopefully you won't get hit with too many Choke on Meteors. Well, we'll see what happens. And then we've got the first part of the final boss. I can see through the silhouette. That's going to be the rare monster. Man-Eater's effective on her, and she's got a lot of powerful magics and uses a lot of random status effects. So Minfilia is going to be awesome because she can cure all status effects and she's immune to all of them, so that is great. But yeah, we've got a lot of units to go over because this is going to be a huge summon. So I can't wait to do that with you in just a moment. This is going to be at the Vortex. You know how to get there, and that starts on Friday. So talk about putting some news in your face. Wow. So let's go over the rest of the news. So we've got a maintenance coming up on Wednesday. Just be sure that you get all your quests done early, so that way you don't get caught up in the maintenance and lose out on the extra lapis that we're getting during this bonus period. The Cactuar Dunes are going to be available this weekend, so if you need help leveling units, so Gigantars from King Mog, this is going to be the place to be. So be sure to Vortex while you've got a chance. It's going to be from Friday all the way till Monday. Well, Monday morning. So Always good to beat up some Gigantars and the Gigantar family. Now, uh, as of Thursday, when the maintenance finishes, Garyun and Agrius are both locked so they can be awakened to 6-star. So that is fantastic. Now, Agrius, one of my favorite units. I'm glad she's getting her 6-star. And one of the things that she is going to get is she's going to get a version of News move. And so she's going to be able to chain with Orlando. She gets a huge benefit from her 6-star boost. She also gets to cover women, which is really interesting. She's a knight, so I guess that's what she would do. Save the Queen is still a really great sword, so if you haven't farmed it yet, you know, but hopefully you'll auto protect is cool, and the chance to stop on Stasis sword can't be beat because stop is really nice. Now, Gaffer upgrade as well. The Bracer's got some good attack on it for the TMR. 15% hit points, can't beat that. I don't know very much about what he gets at 6-star, so I'm gonna have to check that out once the update hits and get off of Brave Exvius Wiki, which is a fantastic site. If you haven't been there before, check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description. But let's get to it because we've got a ton of units to cover. Wow, we got a lot of folks. Okay, so starting Friday, we've got Mercenary. Now, this is the new kid on the block because Ramza is here, and they have looks like different functions. Mercenary Ramza is an attacker, 5-star base, 6-star max. Trustmaster is going to give you 20% to a lot of stats: hit points, magic points, attack, and magic. So that's really good for very good. Blade of Justice. This is the featured ability, and it deals unmitigated damage, partial unmitigated damage to one enemy, so that's always nice. And he's getting some global boosts, so Branded Heretic is going to boost. So I imagine that if he is going to be able to wear a robe, that he's going to deal hybrid damage. I'm going to look some more, do some more research and see what I can find on that. True Justice. It's going to give him a boost to defense and spirit when equipped with a light shield. So that is nice. That is really nice. Knight Bolita is going to be in the building. 5-star base, 6-star max. And he's also a physical attacker. And as you can see, he has really high attack stat. Very high. Now, Job's a Holy Knight. Trustmaster is going to be Grand Armor. It's got a lot of defense. Got a lot of spirit and hit points on it as well, so that is really sick. So we've got Strategic Blade. It deals partial unmitigated damage and reduces lightning resistance for one enemy. So that will be really good for him because I've already read up on him, and he has a really high damage lightning stab that he is going to get for hits. So being able to lower his lightning resist, the mob's lightning resist, is going to be great for him. Commanding Blade is going to add lightning element to his own physical attack in the event or he's not using lightning stab, so that's really nice. It also deals partial unmitigated damage to one enemy. So if you got anybody else that can lightning debuff for him to save him a turn, then that'll be really good. Black Sheep Knight boosts attack whenever he's equipped with a sword or heavy armor, and along with that, he has one of the best debuff when it's maxed out right now on the Japanese game. It has a 4.1 times multiplier, and it has a debuff to attack and magic of 64%. A lot. That is a ton. And so great DPS. He gets auto regen and auto refresh, and he has protection against blind, sleep, and paralysis, which are really great for attackers. So he's ready to roll. He gets stasis sword. He gets all kinds of stuff. So if you pull him, that is all. He is the man. And from what I understand, if you set him up right, he can be one of the highest damage dealing units in the game. I want him just because I love this game and I want all of these units, and so that. But he also is really good. Next, we've got Duel. Now, Amelia Duel is a divine knight, and she has jump and she has all kind of interesting abilities. So I can't wait to see what she has here. She is a 4-star base, 6-star max. It'll be a little easier to get a hold of. And her Trustmaster rewards, the Chain Robe, is 55 defense, 30 spirit, and 15% MP. So that's pretty crazy. Now, her symbol looks like she's going to specialize in buffing people, so we're going to see how that works. Featured ability, she boosts defense and spirit for 1 ally, which is going to be Heaven's Chantage. Now that was an accessory now, and it gave you auto re-raise, so it looks like a re-raise skill. Righteous is going to boost attack and increase counter chance, so she's going to have counter attack, which probably is going to be tied to other abilities where she's going to counter with stuff. So we'll have to see how that looks once she's ready, but I'll do some more research on her, and I may actually follow up and do another video just units once I'm able to find out what's going on with them. Next, we've got Orin. Now, Orin's an astrologist. It's a really interesting job in Final Fantasy Tactics, so I can't wait to see what he does here. His Trustmaster rewards Heaven's Guidance 1 ally for 2 turns. It is a skill, so that is really interesting. If you don't have anybody like Zargabath, then that could be really good to help out with, you know, saving your healer or just a lot of variety of things. For max, featured abilities, he's got Angel Song, which is going to give MP to everybody but himself, so that's really cool. So him and Tillith would have a great time together. It's going to boost Magic Spirit, Fire, Ice, Lightning. Oh wow, Magic Spirit, and then almost all the elemental resistance except for Dark for all allies. So that is going to be huge. He's going to get a dual cap, so he's going to be really interesting to play with. Looks like a lot of great buffs. Probably going to have some really neat debuffs, so I can't wait to check that out and see what's going on. Next, we've got Agrius, 4-star base, 6-star max now, and she is a physical attacker. She was one of the attackers that could full break before 6-star started becoming real crazy, and so she was really effective. She had full break. She's got a triple slice with confuse on it, a barrage with confuse on it. I mean, it's crazy. So Save the Queen's her TMR. Trustmaster reward, good attack sword, auto protect, large sword mastery benefits her well. She gets divine ruination and her 6-star, so that's just like Orlando. Knighthood, so she gets a bonus to defense and spirit when equipped with light shield. She still has full break, and she gets a lot of other cool stuff, so can't wait for that. And I'm going to awaken her on Thursday, so that way we can check things out. Next, and we've got Garyun, 4-star base, 6-star max. It's got a bracer for a Trustmaster reward, 30 attack, 15% hit point boost. It has fallen off a little bit just because there are lots of better Trustmaster rewards now, but you know, what can you do? So he's got high attack, so that's great. He's physical attacker as well. Some of his new abilities, well, Abysmal Blade is the only one that I know. It's like Dark Side, and so hopefully it has a better side, because he doesn't have a way to refill his hit points like Dark Knight Cecil, so I have to really work together with him for him to be able to deal the most damage that he can. Dark Weapon, damage, absorb MP, reduce dark resistance for 1 enemy, and then Blood Weapon is going to enemy and add dark to your physical attacks. So that is a really cool combination that you've got there. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Now, last but not least, we've got Alma. It's going to be here. She's a 3. She is a healer. She is interesting because she has Ultima, but being a 5-star max, you know, it's just not going to be great once you get into the late game. Lordly Robe is still a really great Trustmaster. Defense, 35 spirit, auto protect, and shell. It can be very useful, especially when you don't have any other stats or held. Really nice. She's got Ultima, she's got Kiraja, and she also has Dispel. So she's got what she needs. She just doesn't have the 6-star stats and extra abilities to survive later in the game. So that's what's going on with her. But yeah, we've got a ton of units. Ton of units. It's going to make it really, really hard when you're pulling, because since there's so many units, it's going to split the percentages of the banner up a lot. So I'm probably going to pull for the sake of pulling because I love this game, but I don't know if it is the wisest move, just because there are so many units. Chances you're going to get somebody that you already have. Now, there's quite a few units that are new, 4 out of 7, so that's really cool. But keep that in mind if you've already got Agrius, Garyun, and Alma, because I remember in the last banner, I think I pulled 11 Almas, and so I should have had the Trustmaster by now, but I didn't know how to farm Trustmasters yet. So now that I've learned that, I'll make sure to take care of that in the right way. What do you think of this banner? I love it because I love this game, and I really, really want all of the characters. Like I said, it may be a better use for me to just daily pull and then get what I get. But y'all know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, because I might 11 pull just because, and see what new units I may be able to come up with, and cross my fingers. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I'm excited about it. I can't wait for Friday. I'm going through the story mode right now to build up Lapis and see what else is happening, because this story is awesome and it has picked up a whole lot. So I appreciate you all coming by. Throw me a like if you like what you heard. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because we take care of a lot of brave Exvius on this channel. And until next time, this is Lee Van Dam, and you guys take care, and God bless.